This is Cast of Wonders, the young adult fiction podcast featuring stories of the fantastic. Welcome. Episode 394 for January 10th, 2020. I'm Sean Proctor, your guest host for this episode and associate editor at Cast of Wonders. I'm a speculative fiction writer who earned my bachelor's degree from Kutztown University and MFA from Rosemont College. I work and live near Philadelphia with my wife Hope and dynamic duos of kids and cats. And a new puppy. My fiction has been published or is forthcoming in Galaxy's Edge, Flash Fiction Online, Daily Science Fiction, and Crab Orchard Review. I am the 2018 champion of Worms Gauntlet, an indie writing contest, and adore pajamas, weird people, and weird stories. Read more of my work at SeanProctor.com and follow me on Twitter at SeanProctor, where I chat about my writing and with others about theirs. Every year in January, Cast of Wonders highlights some of our favorite episodes from the previous year. It's a great chance for us to take a bit of a breather and let you, our listeners, catch up on any missed back episodes with commentary from a different member of the crew. My staff pick from 2019 is 5 Functions of Your Bionosaur by Rachel K. Jones, which originally aired in episode 383 on November 10th, 2019 as part of our Dinovember special event. Rachel K. Jones grew up in various cities across Europe and North America, picked up and mostly forgot 6 languages, and acquired several degrees in the arts and sciences. Now she writes speculative fiction in Portland, Oregon. Her debut novella, Every River Runs to Salt, is out now with Fireside Fiction. Contrary to the rumors, she's probably not a secret android. Rachel is a World Fantasy Award nominee and Triptree Award honoree. Her fiction has appeared in dozens of venues worldwide, including Lightspeed, Beneath Ceaseless Skies, Strange Horizons, and all 4 Escape Artist podcasts. Follow her on Twitter at Rachel K. Jones. The narrator for this story is AJ Fitzwater. AJ Fitzwater is actually 1,000 tiny unicorns pedaling fast inside a snappy blazer. Their stories can be found in venues of repute such as Clark's World, Beneath Ceaseless Skies, and Andromeda Spaceways magazine. Their capybara pirate collection, The Voyages of Sinrak the Dapper, will sail from the Queens of Swords Press in April 2020, and their World War II Land Girls shapeshifter novella, No Man's Island, from Paper Road Press, will release in May 2020. When not taming the void, they Twitter at AJ Fitzwater. And now we have a tale to tell.
Five Functions of Your Bionosaur by Rachel K. Jones, narrated by AJ Fitzwater. Your parents first activate your Bionosaur when they bring you home from the hospital. The Bionosaur was a baby shower gift from your mom's favourite aunt. They were nervous about its size, the stainless steel maw, the retractable razor claws inside its stubby little arms, but the aunt had insisted. She'd programmed it herself, covered its titanium alloy skeleton in top-grade synth skin feather scales, and preloaded it with educational apps. When your Bionosaur's eyes first flare to life, it scans tiny, squalling you and reaches out a stubby claw to rock you. When it starts humming a jazzy rendition of the Batman theme, you quiet down and sleep. Your Bionosaur can differentiate between hunger cries and dirty diaper cries. When your parents realise this, they call up the aunt and apologise for doubting. But your Bionosaur just keeps singing, its glowing red eyes fixed upon you like you're the centre of all gravity, the origin of its universe. One thing your great-aunt forgot to mention, Bionosaur's imprint for life. The Bionosaur first uses its claws when you are 6, and a speeding car swerves onto the sidewalk while you're squatting down making chalk drawings. Your Bionosaur darts out, faster than you've ever seen it move before, faster than you knew it could move, and rams the car's passenger side in time to change its trajectory. It takes off your Bionosaur's thick left leg and swerves into the mailbox. You scream and scream. Your Bionosaur tries to crawl to your side to comfort you, but pale fluid spews from its burst hydraulic system until it flops in desperate electric circles. Mom and Dad send your Bionosaur off for repairs. You don't sleep that week. You've always known the weight of your Bionosaur's chin on your feet, the warmth of its battery pulsing through your blanket while it charges. When your parents bring your Bionosaur back from the repair shop, you're shy around it. You've lived one whole week, and the Bionosaur wasn't there to share it with you. You never knew that could happen. You wonder if it was scared too. When its chin rests on your feet that night, warm and comforting, you stroke the synth skin feather scales on its tail and wonder what it thought when the car roared around the corner, how it felt when the impact sheared off its leg, and where Bionosaurs go when they die. Dating is hard with a Bionosaur. You have to keep explaining why you're leaving it home alone while you go out with a stranger. Guys tend to freak out when you're making out and they spot your Bionosaur looking on watchfully, its stainless steel teeth gleaming. Even when you explain the teeth are just for show. Eventually you figure out how to interface your Bionosaur with your dating app. It learns to put on a pot of coffee when you're on the way home, 1 or 2 mugs, depending. As for you, you learn to stop apologising for the Bionosaur. Guys who take pot shots at the poor old thing never stick around long anyway. It becomes your unofficial test. You can always tell whether someone really loves you by how easily they accept the deepest parts of you. Your Bionosaur has kept you awake for the 3rd night in a row. Its battery isn't holding a charge well, and it's not auto-docking correctly, so the battery beeps every 5 seconds. You have to get out of bed to click the connection into the socket again and again. Piece of trash, you mutter. In the morning, you idly browse scrap websites and wonder what you might get for your Bionosaur. That night, you throw up on the way home from work. You puke again on the bathroom floor, just short of the toilet. You crawl to the couch with a trash can flu-ridden and shiver beneath a pile of blankets, your stomach heaving up all the water you drink until it's just heaving itself, a slick of bile following each time. You wake up later when a warm, heavy weight rests on your feet. The puke has been cleaned from the trash can, and a tray perches on the coffee table with hot chamomile tea and some cheese crackers. Your Bionosaur's battery beeps some more. It fetches you some orange juice, slowly because it's low on power. Together, you fall asleep on the couch. You don't really notice the beeping after a while. They don't update your Bionosaur anymore. It went obsolete years back. You comb bidding sites for the odd replacement part, an LCD, replacement gaskets. It's only got the one eye now, and its stubby little arms click and squeal as it slowly shuffles around your kitchen, making you coffee. Its last remaining synth skin feather scales fall out one spring after it dashes through the rain to collect the mail. Your spouse gently suggests it's time to let it go, but you're not ready for that. The day comes when you bring home your own blanket-wrapped baby, place her in the crib, and introduce her to her Bionosaur. Its single eye flares red. It reaches out a stuttering arm to rock her. It hums that jazzy Batman theme. That's when you know you won't get rid of your Bionosaur, that it will never be obsolete, because you always believed in your heart of hearts those teeth weren't just for show, because you've got a whole notebook full of drawings of Bionosaur heaven, and all of them include you, because all it ever wanted was for you to need it. Because Bionosaurs aren't the only ones that imprint for life.
When I first read 5 Functions of Your Bionosaur by Rachel K. Jones, I thought I could identify the 5 functions the author meant. But as I reread and re-listened, I began to think perhaps the story was intended to shift in meaning, and each time you might decide for yourself which functions are the 5. So, what do you think the Bionosaur's 5 functions are? We love bringing you the best audio fiction week after week, but we can't do it without your support. Your donations pay our authors, our narrators, our servers, and our staff. Please consider supporting us with a monthly donation through either PayPal or Patreon. You can also review us on Apple Podcasts, request us on Spotify, and consider the stories we publish for award consideration. There are lots of ways you can help. Join the discussion on the EA forum, forum.escapeartist.net, or visit on Twitter at Cast of Wonders. Come say hello. Cast of Wonders is a production of Escape Artists Incorporated and is brought to you by your host today, Sean Proctor, our editors Marguerite Kenner and Catherine Inskeep, assistant editors Andrew Cahoe and Carissa Sluss, associate editors Tanya Betz-Palco, Amy Brennan, Alicia Caparazzo, Trace Fontel, William Height Minor, Sean Proctor, Rayo, Susie Rodriguez, Emma Smiles, and Chris Tang. Art director Alexis Goebel, community manager Danny Daly, and our audio producer Jeremy Carter. Our episodes are released under the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives 4.0 International License. That means you can download or listen to the episode at any device you like, but you can't change or sell it. Our theme music is Appeal to Heavens by Alexei Nav, available from Promo DJ or on his Facebook page. Thanks for listening.